This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. We're in London. We've just concluded the draw ahead of Ultimate Boxer 6, Manchester, December 13th, heavyweight edition. With me in the tournament, Chris Healey. Chris, before we get going, first and foremost, how are you? You enjoyed your day today?
Yeah, it's a good day, yeah. I'm not used to all the cameras and everything. Usually it's turn up and fight, but yeah, good day.
Talk to me about this opportunity. How did it come about? When were you offered it? And how quickly did you jump at what is such a big chance?
I got offered it. It was probably about 5 months ago. The manager rang me up, said, "I'll get you an Ultimate Boxer." Before he even said anything, I said yes straight away. An opportunity you can't turn down, innit? So.
We've had the draw today, found out who you're going to be facing 2 weeks out. I know a lot of people seem to think that you guys find out months in advance who you're going to be fighting and this is all for sure, but it's not. You just found out you're going to be facing Webb. Big ask, but is it a case of sort of going in with the favourites early, and if you can get out of the way, you're in great stead for the rest of the tournament?
Yeah, I mean, I fought Webb before. I wasn't fit when I fought him. To be honest, he's strong, he's a powerful lad, but I don't think he's got the same kind of boxing ability as what I have. Especially now that I'm fit, I've been training hard constantly. So I think my boxing ability is going to outweigh his power.
Do you think that sort of, you know, I know you said you've fought him in the past. A lot of guys in this tournament, it's an interesting dynamic, have fought each other in the past. But all those past memories and all those past results, I think that all just goes out the window for a tournament like this. It's a completely different format altogether.
Yeah, I mean, it's 3 rounds, so it's going to be, as soon as you're in there, it's going to be a really fast pace. To be honest, I'm just looking forward to it now. I just want to get in there. Now that we know who we're fighting, it's like, let's get it done. Let's get it done.
How does your approach change, if at all, when you're preparing for a tournament like this? There's obviously such high stakes for all of you. You don't know who you're fighting. It could be any of 7 different people. Is it just about trying to be the best possible version of yourself, and do you feel you've had a good camp going into this as well?
Yeah, I've had a great camp going into this. I think what we've got to do is we've just got to concentrate on the first fight, and then once we've won that, then move on to the next one. I think people overlook it and go straight to the final fight when they're not even in it. All my concentration now is on Webb.
We're speaking up there about the injury you came back from, quite severe injury you suffered earlier in your career. What was that process like, rebuilding, and you sort of feel rejuvenated now, knowing that you can get back to fighting after such a difficult time?
Yeah, I mean, it was an hard injury to come back from when I did my back. I couldn't even lift the kettle up, so I was basically just sat around for 2 years doing nothing. Now that I'm able to, I can go running, I can fight, I can do everything now. So it's just like, I just feel great inside. I can do something that I love.
I know it's sort of a home show for you. It's the closest fighter we have to the venue. What would it mean to you to win this tournament in front of a local crowd as well? I'm sure you'll have people there cheering you on. How much would that mean to you?
Oh, I mean everything to me. I mean, when you've got your own town chanting your name, it's the best feeling you can ever have. But I just got to get to that final. But first time, we've got Webb first.
On a personal note, like I say, we'd had everyone's backstory today and sort of learned a bit about you all. To you, on a personal level, what does boxing mean for you, and what has it done for you as well as a human being and in terms of your career?
It's done everything to me, boxing. I mean, I didn't really go speak to or anything. I was quite a quiet lad. As soon as I started boxing, I was going to different places, seeing different things. I was making all these kinds of friends. I mean, half of the boxers in this were all talking away to each other. I mean, it's all I've ever known. Since being 13, it's all I've done every day. So.
And one thing before I let you go, next weekend in Saudi Arabia, a huge heavyweight clash. Just wanted to get your thoughts as a fellow heavyweight. Andy Ruiz defending his unified heavyweight championship against Joshua. Repeat or revenge?
I think Joshua's going to come back a lot stronger than what he did in the first one. I think he overestimated Ruiz. But I still got Ruiz. I just think his game planning he's just fast. He's a lot faster than most heavyweights at the minute, so yeah, Ruiz, repeat.
All right, Chris, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day, and good luck on the night as well.